I got a what if for you, Andy.
Okay.
Now we're gonna go back to the
I know where this is going. 94, 91.
uh, 1989 NFL draft.
Is this the one with Barry? God damn it.
Yeah.
I know where this is going. They
You,
didn't
you have
take
the you have the second overall pick, Andy, as the Green Bay Packers GM. You got
Oh, I'm scared.
Tony Mandrick on the board. You got Barry Sanders on the board. Derek Thomas and Deion Sanders. With all the hindsight in the world, I don't know the construction of your team at the time, but who are
Uh,
you picking?
They had just drafted Brett Favre the year before, I think. Or maybe it was this year. Well, he was first drafted to Atlanta.
Yeah, you guys traded for him.
Yep.
I don't know when you guys got him though.
I think it
You
was
guys actually weren't that good right now, right?
No, they were pretty bad at that time.
Well, obviously, yeah, you got the second overall pick.
They were pretty bad.
Oh yeah, I got the 1989 NFL or the Green Bay Packers. Your quarterback. Oh no, this is the draft.
Don Majowski, probably. He was actually not bad for that long. He played, I don't know, he's probably like fifth best quarterback of the Packers between like 60 and 80 something. Packers just didn't have anybody at quarterback.
Yeah.
But he honestly was not bad for a long time.
That's good.
He probably played within 6 or 7 seasons, I'd say.
What was his name?
Don Majowski.
Yeah, okay, yeah. He was actually a Pro Bowler.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
Oh, you had Sterling Sharp too. Sterling Sharp, I'll tell you what.
Sterling
Sharp was amazing.
Yep. I'm kind of mad he's not in the Hall of Fame yet.
Yeah, I absolutely love Shannon Sharp's I don't know if you've ever seen it, but his Pro Football Hall of Fame speech, and he talks about how it's crazy that he's going to get inducted to the Hall of Fame, and he's the second best player in his family.
Yeah, it's
because his brother. You hurt his neck, I think, right, Sterling? But
yep.
He was. I remember watching. I was like, really, Shannon? I watched highlights. I'm like, dude,
Sterling Sharp.
Sterling was amazing.
Incredible. Him and Favre back in the day. Favre won 3 MVPs a row with Sterling Sharp at wide receiver, and he had ridiculous seasons. I don't remember what they were, but I remember looking at the stats and just being in awe of what he was able to accomplish. And you know what? He did it all with nobody else on the team. We had, I don't even know who it was at running back at the time. Not much players really, but it was pretty much just Brett Favre and Sterling Sharp. They were just doing their thing. Yeah, slinging it. Sterling Sharp.
Your general manager, Andy.
Taking Barry.
Yeah, Tony Mandrick.
Taking Barry, man.
Who will hold out for most of the preseason and then play most of the regular season just on special teams. Or you have possibly the greatest running back of all time, possibly the greatest corner and baseball player. Not the greatest baseball player. One of the best dual athletes ever.
Oh, I forgot about Deion.
Yeah.
And Derek Thomas, too.
Yeah, and then Derek Thomas, who was an absolute gangster.
Pairing him with Reggie White?
I was going to say, you actually might go. If you went Derek Thomas, that defense would be wild.
Reggie White and Derek Thomas could have changed everything for a decade.
Yeah, because Barry's Barry. Deion's obviously. It's just so unfortunate, but also fortunate for myself that you guys chose Tony. Which, I mean, he looked like he would be good. It's just turns out he was on mass amounts of steroids and painkillers.
He was supposed to be the best offensive line prospect ever.
Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of people say he's just the best prospect ever.
Yes.
He was like a freak.
Just an absolute monster of a human. Standing at 6'6", 330 in that day and age.
That's a big dude.
Yeah. Coming out of Michigan State. Oh, Nick Saban was his coach. I did not know that.
Really?
Yep.
Holy shit, Andy. He ran a 4.65 40.
Did he really? As an offensive lineman?
At 330.
At 330 pounds, he ran a 4.6 40.
330. He ran a 4.65 40. Standing long jump of 10 yards, 3 inches. 30-inch vert, so that's not great, but he's a big-ass lineman.
Oh, my God.
Bench 225 39 times.
39 times? Are you kidding me?
But that's a little bit of the problem, dude. He was all steroids, all painkillers.
He's just all muscle. That's all he was.
Did you ever watch the documentary on him?
No, I have not seen
Oh
that.
yeah, there's like I think there's a 30 for 30 on him or something. But yeah, he used to do like he would have like he would use like the Wizinator to try to in college to pass the drug test or whatever. But I remember he was saying that at like one of the Packers mini camps, he would hide some of his painkillers in his cup. So then when he went to go to use the porta potty to go to the bathroom, he would pop his pain pills because he was addicted.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That
Yeah.
explains it. Yeah, I mean he hit it well, as you can tell. He didn't really pan out in the NFL, but I can see why they drafted him. Anybody that runs a 4.6 40 at 330 pounds and can bench press 225 39 times, there is something that he's doing right. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
It may all be artificial. It may not be humanly possible, but that was working for him.
Oh, I do.
At least get drafted.
Yeah, and I do apologize. It was not pain pills. It was actually he would keep syringes in this athletic support.
Oh, okay.
Have his narcotic supply close at hand. So he would
Yeah.
keep syringes of his painkillers
in his
cup. Yeah, that's pretty wild. Yep, and then in 2009, he was sued by his former girlfriend for posting explicit photographs of her online. I thought that was funny.
Okay. Wow, that's something I did not expect to hear. I can tell you that.
I think you guys got to draft. Derek Thomas is real. I think.
Honestly, it doesn't even matter. One of those three, Barry, Dion, or Derek Thomas, one of those Hall of Fame players to help. Like, could you imagine Deion Sanders and Mike McKenzie and Leroy Butler and all them in the secondary?
Yeah, right. I think Deion is a little less.
Deion would have stayed.
I was gonna say, I think he's a little less Packer. He's a little less Wisconsin. It's not a big enough town.
I agree.
Not a big enough town. It's not. Also, I think he was going to play baseball as well. So you had to have it. The team had to accept that he was going to play baseball too.
Yeah, he wouldn't have worked in Green Bay. Actually,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So I think it's either Thomas or Barry. But
I think Barry would have done it.
Did you in '89? You guys didn't have Reggie White yet, did you?
No, they traded the Eagles for him
in the mid '90s. So if you draft Derek Thomas, you never trade for Reggie White.
That's true. Yeah. Oh, he was actually a free agent in '93.
Oh, and you signed him?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I thought you
signed a 4-year, $17 million contract in '93. $17 million. Wow.